Hi everyone, today I'll be going over the 7 key processes involved in the life of Anabaena variabilis, or commonly named blue-green algae, or cyanobacteria. I'll be referring to it as cyanobacteria throughout. Now, some history involved with cyanobacteria was that it was discovered by St. Vincent in 1886. Its scientific name, the word Anabaena in Latin refers to going up, shooting up, which is relevant to where cyanobacteria can be prominently found, which is in the surfaces of water. In the middle, you can see a picture of the form of cyanobacteria as a chain in its multicellular form. The bigger cell is a heterocyst, and then the image to your right shows the more detailed form of cyanobacteria, which will later on go over the functions of all the forms. In your left is a phylogenetic tree of cyanobacteria, and the organisms related to it mostly all photosynthesize. Now on to the data out there in the world. Many researchers wonder about how can Anabaena variabilis affect water treatment safety, which lakes have elevated risks for cyanobacteria blooms, and how can cyanobacteria cause life-threatening liver damage. Many of these are related to factors influencing safety measures and risks with humans. The pictures to your left show cyanobacteria in the water. It's all the green stuff. And then the pictures to your right show how cyanobacteria can be caused with excess phosphorus and nitrogen going into water due to runoff. The maintenance and balance of water and ions in cyanobacteria is about what cyanobacteria can do with water. Therefore, it can be found in salt water and fresh water, and also terrestrially. Oxygen is a product through photosynthesis, and it can be hypotonic and hypertonic to water depending if it's in salt or fresh water. The gas exchange of cyanobacteria occurs through photosynthesis. It takes in carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and sunlight and diffuses out oxygen. In a heterocyst, the nitrogen gets fixed and less photosynthesis occurs there, whereas in the vegetated cells, a lot of photosynthesis occurs and produces oxygen and ethanol. The heterocyst you can see there is the bigger cell out of all the vegetated cells, which are the green, smaller ones. The internal transport of cyanobacteria occurs through photosynthesis, which undergoes a light reaction and a dark reaction. The light reaction occurs in the thylakoids, and the dark reaction occurs in cytoplasm, which performs this Calvin cycle, and then the heterocyst fixes nitrogen. And then the pictures are just more detailed forms of how the processes all occur in cyanobacteria. The nutrition of cyanobacteria is through photosynthesis to sunlight. It is a primary producer, therefore all it needs for nutrition is the sun. The fossil record of cyanobacteria. It is the oldest multicellular organism, and it is found in pre-fossil stomolites. It predates many fossil records and has been multicellular for billions of years. Therefore, it has not changed or really evolved its form. And then these are just pictures of the stomolites that are found in Australia, and they have just packed on the cyanobacteria. Now, the cyanobacteria can be moved terrestrially and aquatically. It can be moved by water, like the currents of water, and they may say it's swimming, but they don't really swim. Terrestrially, they can move by gliding, excurting, mucilaginous, and the picture to your right symbolizes the picture, and also can be moved by humans, which is another picture onto your left showing where a human is taking a sample that can be moved somewhere else. The senses of cyanobacteria include sensing light through photosynthesis, sensing touch through its receptors it has on its membrane that can make it process all new environments, and then it can sense chemicals, which can be like nitrates and phosphates. When the concentration is really high, a lot of cyanobacteria can be produced. Now, the defenses of cyanobacteria include viruses affecting cyanobacteria, which are called cyanophages, and then bacteria can infect you if you go into the water with it, and can cause you vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, bloating, and dysentery. And then here you can see a picture of the cyanophage with a unaffected cyanobacterium, and then after the fact that is infected with the cyanophage. And then the reproduction of cyanobacteria occurs sexually and through binary fission or budding. And another fun fact is that cyanobacteria was the first to bring oxygen on Earth, so let's not forget that. And that is it.